not going to be the angle. Aiming is lurking, so he can maybe find a little bit of a dead.
There's no TP from Chovy. No one's near. He might just be dead.
Yeah, cease and desist is available. There is the Weaver's Wall. The ultimate does manage to buy a lot of space, but they just get back on top of him. Keen should be able to take down Cuz here, though. Oh, there it is, the 1-for-1. And it's a disaster for KT as Chovy moving up towards... as the Rumble did not manage to pick up the kill. So we're going to have a look at this from Keen's perspective.
So the big thing is buffering the ult from the Vi just means all the follow-up is missing. Like the equalizer, everything was over there where his original position was. All that damage missing.
From Chovy, though.
Wheeler still has no flash.
Oh, dear. There is the revisit, and down will go Ruler. It's a decent cleanse, but he is not going to live. Sometimes
it has so much impact in these early fights, and Keen still yet to complete his first item. We know that first item spike on the Ambessa, very significant. So they will end up picking the second dragon up and
down in this mid lane. And we've got aiming in the top side this time around, trying to grab some plates up there. As there is the crash down, flash out from Duro, but he immediately gets encountered by Cuz, who is able to throw him towards the sky. There's the blast cone, but Effort gets into position. Dawning Shadow to try and keep Duro alive. He's still alive as the curtains were called. He's finally taken out, but it's just support for support.
I think they could have done a better job of blocking those Jhin bullets, if I'm going to be honest. Canyon.
I don't know. Akali's ultimate is a little bit of a different story. You dash anyway. That's all right, KT. Now looking to close in on Chovy here. Effort going to be moving on over. There's the Magna Storm to hold him in position. And he needs to get out of the way of the seismic shove. He does manage to pass that test, but now the curtains have been called. Oh my goodness. Dodges the last one though. We just need an auto from B2D and they do manage to take him down. Just not.
And yeah, moves Tibbers in front and just gets an auto to the head is enough. Now Canyon looking for perfect here.
Okay.
With no flash, this should be an easy dive.
Yep, Equalizer is going to come down, so they will at least be able to have perfect deal with the wave. Flash out from Keen to make sure that he doesn't die. As now he got a crash down from Effort to get over to a blast cone, and then to get pulled back by Duro and probably killed. There's a great seismic shove, though, as B2D comes over to save the day. And Deadly Flourish connects onto Chovy. It's a fair bit of damage there, is now aiming. Wants to have another one of those Deadly Flourishes, but doesn't.
On the back of that play, did look like they were going to overcommit a bit onto Effort. Now looking for BDD. BDD has flash.
Well, the Tibbers is going to come down from the sky, and the Anchor is not going to steal the kill. That's going to go over to Chovy. So they're going to trade BDD for mid-outer turret.
I think BDD just has to flash their away defensively. The Tibbers was very telegraphed. That Chovy just is enough for them to say, we don't need this dragon. We can give it up. We can play for top instead.
Exactly what they're going to do. So first one for KT on the board as BDD might be targeted once again. And yeah, Canyon comes in, finds that Cyclone. As soon as it comes off the kill, the assists, and all of that turret money, he's feeling very good on this Ambessa.
Keen and Canyon are really strong, both of them. Especially when Canyon gets a second item, such a big spike for the Wukong.
Oh dear, this is just trading mid laners over and over again. Crash down from Effort is going to connect, and BDD is going to get some revenge. Cuz not going to go underneath the turret this time around. Now just going to come on over. Does manage to get the smite down onto Chovy. Cease and desist is up in 3 seconds time as Effort is going to move in as well. All right, how do we magic our way out of this one? As you don't. That's the answer, as he is just eliminated by aiming.
This just feels
the outer and mid is so close to going down.
Yeah.
I'm going to say probably not worth, as KT did have a lead, and now they do not. This is going to help pull it back, but I think it'll be about 1,000 gold in GenG's favor regardless.
I think just so... Oh, TP coming in.
All right.
Trying to get in range of the Wukong.
Decent assist. Does manage to find him here as the Weaver's Wall comes on through. There's a public execution, though, as they're looking to try and get on top of Canyon, but he makes his way out to relative safety. Cuz's health bar is now too low, and the rest of KT, I think they're going to have to back away. Flash out from Perfect. No equalizer, and Keen is going to back away and let them live. Looks like Baron not going to be
gunning after Canyon, thinking if they get this jungle kill, they could maybe just go for the Baron.
It's just Tibbers and a depth charge. So GenG also a little bit worse for wear as far as that is concerned. Great buffer, but now going to get tagged, and Duro gonna have to flash to get out of the way. That last shot blocked by Keen, and Duro gonna get barbecued by Perfect in the end. Did have to invest the equalizer for it though, as now Canyon could be in a little bit of trouble. Cuz trying to move himself out of the way as Chovy realizing that he has to teleport to get out of this one. and will be able to do that. So just a pick, but a lot invested. Jonas Strong does try and keep us on our toes. Canyon gets in there, Effort with the Shattering Strike. This is going to be a 50-50 most likely, but there's Cease and Desist, and Ruler doing so much damage with that Dawning Shadow. There is the steal from Canyon, and Cuz goes down as well. It's a disaster for KT, as, yeah, the Golden Flamethrower is also going to be removed. It's a double. She's going to become more and more of a problem already with 2 items completed. As Cuz looking for Duro once again. Cease and Desist on to Ruler though, as I think they have done their homework, but the bear is going to come down from the sky, and Cuz able to get himself out of the way just now as Canyon moving on in. Dawning Shadow avoided there by the Vi, and Effort able to crash his way out of there. Man, the fancy footwork here from KT. Kind of working inside. Big Shot pulls him back, and Keen gonna have to try and commit to this. They do manage to take down Effort, but now the depth charge onto Perfect comes in, and the curtains have been called. The decoy gonna block a lot of bullets, but Gen.G will be able to walk their way out. And it's a one. Exactly. Effort is now moving towards Keen, looking for a bit of an angle here as he doesn't find the Shattering Strike. There's the crash down as Public Execution not going to connect. Cuz trying to get himself out of there, but Canyon finds the backline. Aiming is just going to get executed by the Dawning Shadow. Decent flick there from BDD, but they've missed out on so much of their damage now. As KT, I mean, the Equalizer did absolutely nothing, and now the Piercing Darkness from Ruler will be able to keep everyone safe. Gen.G just moving forward like a freight train.
Getting control of the area, just deny any chances of Cuz moving in and stealing this one. Duro's playing Bouncer, as is Keen.
All right.
And this could just be solved for Gen.G as well. You can see Gen.G fully setting up around this Baron. They don't want to make it come down to an Elder Flip. Would rather set up this objective. With Ruler's range as well, so hard for KT to step up.
No Cyclone now, though, as that was used on BDD for not a whole lot of gain. Might be a bit of an angle, and KT, I think they think so too. Teleport comes in from BDD. Duro off to the side. Canyon with his Guardian Angel. Still up and at the ready. Gen.G looking for it here, as Cuz can always pull the trigger. BDD is the target they're looking for. The anchor goes wide, though. Deadly Flourish connects onto Duro. Is now Perfect, just throwing harpoons around, and Duro gets punched by Cuz. Equalizer, and Duro just walks up the whole way. Curtain call. All the tippers as max range, but it's a massive bear from the sky from Chovy. And it's now Keen able to dash around the battlefield. Cuz is wiped out. And it's only the bottom lane left for KT.
Just comes in and gets a humongous ult. And ultimate, which are big team fighting tools as well. So you're feeling great about this, continuing this siege. And the center with the rapid fire is a monster in these siege setups. The static shiv as well, very annoying to deal with.
Yep, you can see aiming, just walking incredibly slowly, trying to escape all of this, as Effort now at least has his health bar back. Chovy, oh my goodness, that stasis was absolutely absurd. Dash cannons to get himself out of the way. Dawning Shadow is going to be there, as now Effort very, very low. As Gen.G just settle back in to another siege scenario.
And Cuz doesn't ult, but he's now got no flash, so it's going to be hard to find a window. Ruler playing pretty aggressive.
Oh, has to flash.
That was something for KT. One. They're going to move back towards the Elder. KT, you have to rush in if they want to be able to contest this. I mean, it's only Canyon for now, so it's going slowly. They have to make some headway quickly.
Oh, well, the rest of Gen.G are still going to be here. The Public Execution right into the back line just manages to skewer aiming, and Keen is able to lock him down in the end as well. Perfect now trying to get something done. Goes gold in the last moment, but does nothing at all as far as damage. And now Chovy looking to try and prove it against BDD once again. This is going to be the inhibitor turret going down, and this should be the end of the game and match point already for Gen.G.
Gen.G end up crushing KT there. They try and approach to contest the Elder, but they get decimated. Keen and Chovy absolutely on fire in this game, and BDD, last one alive on the Nexus, will stay alive, but the Nexus will not.
And man, the last game was KT off to a great start. This game really felt like